What's going on, guys? Before the video starts, I just want to thank you guys for all the recent support. I think I've gotten over 1,000 subs in the past 2-3 weeks. Prior to this, I was actually losing subs every month, so this actually means a lot. Also, our last video did pretty well. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. I basically bought some Global Elite accounts and played in Global Elite with an Xbox controller. But if you guys have not read the title for this video, I'm going to be going over a bunch of accidental sales for hype CSGO skins, like the Dragon Lore, stuff like that. If you guys have seen a video pretty similar to this like a year or two ago, trust me, my list is updated. I'll have some new stuff for you guys. I'm not going to list any knives in this video. If you guys do want me to make a video about, the biggest rip sales for knives or accidental knife sales, then let me know. But this one is just going to be for hype CSGO skins and not skins that started off cheap and really went up in price. An example of that would be like the Glock Fade. They used to sell for like 20 bucks and now, obviously they're nowhere close to 20 bucks. Like I said, I'm not gonna go in any particular order, but I'm gonna just get into it. So probably one of the biggest rips in this video occurred 2 years ago on July 6th when a factory new Medusa was sold for a grand total of 4 cents. Damn, man, you accidentally sold a factory new Medusa for 4 cents. That just sucks, man. I can't really imagine that because it's not like you tried to sell it for 4,000 because it's not worth that much. It's not worth 400. I don't really know what he was doing. But this year, a factory new Medusa was sold for $4.37. This isn't near as bad as the last one, but this definitely sucks. About 1 year ago, on May 16th, a battle scarred Medusa was sold for 72 cents, which, yikes, man. It's definitely nowhere in comparison to the 4-cent factory new one, but this definitely stings, man. 3 years ago, a field tested Medusa was sold for $3. $3, that stings, man. I could kind of see it, but like if he's trying to sell for 300, but that's still really cheap even 3 years ago. So I don't really know what he was doing. Moving on, 3 years ago, a StatTrak field tested Fire Serpent was sold for $1.12. Now this is actually a huge rip. A lot of people don't know how expensive anywhere of StatTrak Fire Serpent really is. They are just really expensive, and he accidentally sold it for $1.12. Now this is actually the lowest price on the entire list, but 3 years ago on April 30th, a minimal wear M4 AONS Knight was sold for guess how much? All right, for a grand total of 3 whole pennies. Yes, it was sold for 3 cents on the Steam community market. Now this year, this one really stings. This year on December 7th, still technically this year because it hasn't been a whole 365 days, an M4A4 Howl in the minimal wear condition was sold for an entire 11 cents. I could kind of see this if he was trying to sell for like 1,100. That's a little cheap at the time, but whatever. Actually, I think that's pretty accurate at the time. 2 years ago, a factory new Howl was sold for 21 cents. So that's actually way worse than our last one, considering a factory new one is, it's more expensive. But could it get any worse? Well, yes, it can. 3 years ago, an M4A4 Howl factory new was sold for 14 cents. Once again, he might have been trying to sell for 1,400. I don't really know. And then once again, this year, a day before the 7-day trade hold, aka March 28th, a field tested Howl was sold for $1.20. Once again, it's not, the biggest rip compared to the other ones I've listed, but damn, that still hurts. 3 years ago, on September the 21st, a field tested Dragon Lore was sold for 18 cents. Ah, man, like how do you make these mistakes? They just hurt. By the way, I'm not trying to list anything over $10, so if you guys are like, oh, one sold for 20 bucks, it's just not really making my list. Then 2 years ago, another field tested Dragon Lore was sold for $10.14. Once again, this isn't near as bad as the other ones, but still, that's not even, that's not anything near the actual skin's value, and that was obviously an accident. 4 years ago, another field tested Dragon Lore was sold for $2.68. Damn, man, this list kind of hurt to make. Now, for the title of this video, this one definitely hurt. We have a 9-cent minimal wear Dragon Lore. Yes, you heard me correctly. Almost 4 years ago, on November 15th, a dragon lore in the minimal wear condition was sold for 9 whole pennies. Now, 2 years ago, on October 27th, a minimal wear dragon lore was sold for 20 cents. God damn, man. 1 year ago, a minimal wear dragon lore was sold for $2.89. It's getting better, but still, woo! Oh, it got worse. This is actually more in the past, but 3 years ago, a minimal wear dragon lore was sold for a whole $1.15. Now, lastly, 4 years ago, on August the 12th, a battle scarred dragon lore was sold for 10 cents. So not near as bad as the minimal wear one sold for 9 cents, but still, man, you're selling a skin that's over $200 for 10 cents. Man, that would hurt if you sold a $10 skin for 10 cents. Either way, this is a big rip. I feel bad for everybody who did this, but hopefully this kind of inspires you to double check everything that you do, every trade that you're sending, every, price that you're selling your skins for, just everything. Either way, that's pretty much my list. Hopefully you guys did see some new stuff on this list. Once again, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch my video. It means a lot. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more content like that, please subscribe with notifications on, like the video, share the video, do whatever you gotta do. If you guys didn't, please drop me a dislike in a way that I can improve, as I do want to improve. And I really hope you guys have a nice day or night wherever you guys are in this world. Have a nice positive day. Peace.